Yes. Yes, if you use Sinclair and solo Cromer in the dungeon, you unlock an H scene. Joke's on you, it's NTR, because apparently the route that Sinclair got to his bad end is caused by Cromer Faust and not Cromer, so cocked out of your own route. Amazing. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Right, okay, so let me get Limbus Company up and running here. Some Gundam Yuru. Reminding me that I actually need to, catch up on, or actually watch in any length of Witch of Mercury, which I have, because a billion things to do have actually avoided. Things have gotten strange. It's not that I hate the show, it's just that I have a billion things to do other than sit down and watch anime, like coding. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I am your host, Phontomen, and welcome to Limbus Company. Today, chicken mines and gambling with free money. Okay, so, when we left off, we had completed Hell's Chicken. It was good. However, now we need to grind the event, which was extended several times. Or, well, once. Well, to several days afterwards, because, yeah, even Project Moon realized, oh, yeah, shit, this is a lot for people to do in a really short span of time, but gambling first. Right, okay, so, in the meantime, we have several things to grind for, well, several things to gacha for, one of which being, well, Don Quixote cosplaying Don Quixote, basically? Or, it's a little bit too accurate for Don, but the more important thing would be Sinclair as, Worst End Sinclair. There he is, and now we have, they even put Faust back there. Yeah, so Worst End Sinclair. I have not actually read the rundown on his abilities, aside from he does fire. Oh my fucking god. Every single CG is fucking Encore Faust cucking Cromer. My god, they planned this. I've heard he's good, but I haven't seen the rundown of how he works in conjunction with everybody else. But he does burn damage and some bleed, but he's apparently really good. But now we have 310 pulls plus 3,000 lunacy, so let's gamble. Oh! Well, that was fucking quick, wasn't it? Oh no, wait, no, that's bad, because it's the bad end. I streamer locked the bad end, no! Wow. Okay, so... Oh, this is just fucking... Ryoshu, get out of here! You were last episode! I already have you! Jesus! Wow, okay. Well, that's done. We got Ryoshu with a fucking 1% or less than 1% chance to roll her. Wow, I paid money for her. What the fuck, guys? Anyway, we need those whatchamacallit, ego fragments anyway. But, yeah, so, Yandere Don. Interesting. Adding further confusion onto that name. Anyway. So that's a problem. See, I like Ryoshu, but come on now. Okay, more Don, more Don, great. Well, I guess we're getting telepole soon. This is kind of, well, also, hey! Well, actually, I didn't pay for her, but hey, look, it's, whatchamacallit, it's, G-Corp, Otis, which I already got off screen, but hey, I think I pretty much have, actually no, I have every 2-star in the game now. That was the last one before they added Don here, and now I have every 2-star in the game, whoop-de-fucking-do. Anyway, last one, and then we've got several one. Well, there you go. But we might not, it might be Ryoshu again trying to get us to eat the pies. Tell it to eat the pie, tell her it's good. Ooh. Is that 2? Is that, holy shit, it's, oh no. Wait, let me guess, it's Sinclair and, it's Sinclair and Encore Faust. Let me, knock on wood. Yep, there it is.
전부
Got it!
불태울 거야. 역겨운 내 삶까지도.
Though something tells me we kind of didn't want to get that because it's bad. There's that fucking woman again. It really is like the girlfriend that's like, whatchamacallit, what is it? Like, I can't remember exactly, like, whatchamacallit. I can't remember the exact movie it's from, but it is effectively like, it's the girlfriend you're in a relationship now who sees the ex and basically just butts in and just like, sees the ex looking at, the boyfriend and just pokes into the freeze frame, just shaking her head going, nope, mine now, nope. You had your chance, nope. Okay, now, are we gonna make this legendarily funny? Oh. Oh, well, I guess I don't have to roll that other gacha now either. It's fucking lifetimes too. Wow, that's a pull. You actually need to gacha that one. Wow, fuck, that's actually really good. All right, fucking Faust actually spared us, something and actually gave us the other ego. Wow, okay. Okay then. Okay, so we got Sinclair and Sinclair's other ego that you actually need to gamble for. Nice! Okay, so, what do we use the 3000 lunacy on? Because now with those 3 10 pulls, I got everything that I want. Fuck, what do we do now? How many other egos do you have in the pool? Well, let's see, because there are probabilities. Okay, so, see, it's fucking 1%, too. That was a 1%. We G11'd that shit. Okay, so, Telepole Faust. Well, actually, no. Wow. Wait, what? Telepole. Oh, right, no, it's lifetimes 2 is TAF. So, a 0.1444% chance. Nice. Granted, it's 1% altogether. So, Okay, the one who shall grip. Okay, so, yeah, you see, that's funny, too, because, yeah, Ryoshu is where? Okay, so, they're all 0.1, 1036% for all the other 3 stars, so, that's what we got. We managed to hit this with, Ryoshu's, whatchamacallit, the Chef Ryoshu, or, what is it? The hell is her exact name? Oh, never mind. We're in 3 stars anyway. Has Phonto cleared the shop? Yet, with all the free gacha money, I actually got Sinclair and lifetimes too. So I have no reason to actually roll any other gachas. Aside from the base one to maybe get egos. So I guess we'll do standard extraction for the free stuff because I might get some of the egos. Because I have all the wait, hang on here. Well, actually, some of the 3 stars, I guess. So hang on here. So dispense. So there's only 3. There's only 3 left. I have everything else. The egos. Well, there's Telepole. We might actually wind up buying that. But yeah, apparently, I haven't really heard anything about Otis's or Yisang's egos in the shop. I don't think they're that good. Ardor Blossom Star is apparently okay. Wow. Telepole's meta though. Also, hey Trader, welcome back to the show. Thank you for resubscribing. And then, wow, 200. Well, okay then. So, okay, so if we don't get it, we're actually on the way. We're about halfway between, actually more than halfway. We're at 3/4. So, if we get enough dupes, we might be able to farm Don Quixote, and then get Telepole, and then there's also Ryoshu. But we'll just roll the regular identity, because I might get other things that I don't have. We'll do standard extractions. Adder Blossom Star is one of the best ones when when threaded up fully. Well, good, I don't use anything unless it's fully threaded up. Okay, so we'll run the base one because we got all the event things. So, why bother with lower rates? Oh, you gotta be fucking squinting. Man, today is my day! I think that's an ego. Yep. Oh!
네 머리 위에 내려질 것이다.
Well, I didn't know if it was good, so now I don't have to actually waste time fucking getting it. Okay. I have no idea what this does. I haven't seen any documentation on it. We'll have a look at it. I've absolutely no fucking idea what that does. Mariachi Sinclair, of course. Okay. Causes lust weakness. Oh. Oh, shit. I actually have a lot of units that use lust. Oh, boy. Okay. Fire Mersault. Yeah, good. Nice of you to show up several hours late. Okay, extract again. We don't have enough lunacy for another 10 pulls, so we're gonna have to piss it away like this. Okay, so, single pulls. Also, if you were wondering, it will do the got ya thing, where it will show like a 1 or 2 star and then turn to a gold, so it will do that. It does have surprise mechanics, so even if it goes, oh, well, it's just that, you like that? Exactly like that! I fucking called it! God fucking damn it, you! Thank you for the free good units, though. Exactly like that. It will do surprise mechanics. Called it! Oh! Wow, we're just getting everybody today. Oh! Wait, no, yes it is. Okay, good. It wouldn't have done that, because we already have Kurakumo fucking Rodion. So good! Now we have all the Rio shoes. Now there's only W Corp Mersault, which is apparently not that good, and G Corp, Greg. Okay, so, sharpened blade. Sharp blade. Okay. The stream's too excited. It's dropping frames. Apparently, yeah, because look at all look at all these good units I'm getting. Wow. Yeah, good thing I waited so long to do the chicken mines for all this free shit. Also, it will do that afterwards. So it will do that on the first screen and then also this screen too. So again, surprise mechanics. That might be the only one we get though. Okay. Couple more. G-Corp Greg is the good one. W-Corp Mersault is kind of bad. G-Corp Greg is somewhat limited, even though he's incredibly powerful, but W-Corp Mersault effectively was useless until Don Quixote's Telepole came in, but he's entirely reliant on you building a team around Telepole to be useful, from what I understand. He works if you spam Telepole, but that's the only way he kind of sort of works. Apparently he's not even really all that good even with that. So basically, if you're running Mersault, you have to have the W Corp team plus Telepole, and then you can kind of make it work. However, apparently it's far from doing the optimal strategies that we learned in Refraction Railway, which are effectively just fucking spam R Corp Heath. Restart the game and spam R Corp Heath until you get super good rolls. Fucking waiting there. Okay, then. Okay, so, we're out of lunacy now. However, holy shit, those were some really good rolls we got out of all that free money. Amazing. So now we only have 2 units left, which, one of which we're pretty close to. Shame about Mersault, though, but, Greg isn't all that far off now. So, we could I might actually stand a pretty good chance if once we do the grinding today, I might actually be able to get every single unit in the game by the time Chapter 4 rolls in. So I'll be doing stuff off screen once we're done with the chicken mines to satisfy, like, the regular weekly dungeon crawls, which I haven't been doing because I've been busy with other things. So I've been playing the game, but the game just rewarded me. It's like, hey, welcome back. Here's that other shit you were actually trying to get. It understood that I was busy. So what I wanted to see, it's late. Good luck with the mines. Have a good night. See you, Builder Boy. So yeah, we're going to the chicken mines now to get all the other stuff out of the event because we don't have enough shit. Okay, so yeah, Streamer Luck, the fucking poll, the series of polls there. So let me see here. Okay, so we want Telepole, add our Blossom Stars, very good. Sang's, I don't know, but Sang's ego I don't know about, but, see, we're at 99. We could work up to that. That'll probably be gratuitous. So, okay, we have 200, we're about halfway there with, whatchamacallit-ish. So, we could get that as well with a little bit of work. And then there's just Greg and Mersault, but apparently this is going to be like the last one that I get if I don't get lucky, because apparently this identity is worthless. I don't know, though. So, that's the thing about this. I have been focusing... Aside from Refraction Railway, there hasn't been a situation for us to freely test without utilizing energy, which I could be using, but we're saving all of the energy for today. However, some people who, really play the ever-loving fuck out of Refraction Railway, actually, they know about certain things. So, you might find someone more skilled by now, but we had to wait until Refraction Railway showed up in order to actually really sit down and test. Now we know a lot of things. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to read the cliff notes on that because I've just been not fucking paying attention or been busy. The grippers are kind of cracked and chicken. Had NSYNC deal 111 on his first strike of his 4th coin and kill Spiced Up Papa before he could see its real damage percent. Wow. Okay, So let's go have a look at that nice happy Christian family. So, yeah, a million. Sinclair, I haven't even gotten... Zwei Sinclair's apparently been obsoleted. He was kind of okay when it launched, but apparently that's obsoleted now. But we have the one who shall grip, Sinclair. The one who shall bad ending. Okay, so let's see. Okay, on use, loses 7 SP. Right, yeah, that's his mechanic. He loses sanity, which bad. But then again, Tails hits are his objects here. Or Tails hits are his situational modifiers. So his coins are Tails hit, which you want to fuck up the roll for. So you want lower SP. So basically, he will ride the line all the way down sanity to ego degradation. But when he's down there, he gets actually even more frightening. So. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. He's sort of like a better version of She-Section, where She-Section relies on hit points, which is odd because stagger. This is sanity. The lower the sanity is, the higher the damage is. But of course, if you go too low, you go into ego degradation and you have a problem. However, wouldn't you know it, N-Corp Faust is the perfect answer to this. Wow. She gives sanity back on kill. Also, her ego gives sanity back. And basically, her thing is giving sanity back. So... Wow, it's almost like that. Who is that figure in the corner? Wow, it's almost like that you need to run both of them and cut Cromer at every possible instance. So, inflict burn, and some bleed because we need more bleed, right, guys? So it's burn and then bleed. Okay, if this unit is fanatic, deal 5% more damage. 5% more damage if you if you actually hit I think it's. N-Corp Faust actually gives Fanatic based on her abilities. I need to actually figure out how they work in conjunction. But with Fanatic, deal even more damage. I think Fanatic gives more damage. Raise the final skill power of this effect's count by the effect's count against units with nails for the turn. So yeah, if anybody has nails, you do damage, and this... If Sinclair has it, he does even more fucking damage. And you'll see that his coin power is minus. So if you hit heads, you do less damage. But if you lose sanity, you're less likely to get head hits. So then you get tails, which means you do more damage. And then tier 3, skill 3, wow, Jesus, fucking 32, good lord. Yeah, we're gonna have to uptie it in a minute. How many fucking threads do I have? Not enough to get the 3rd one, but uptie. Okay, Madge Judgment, and also his passive. What the fuck are his passives? We'll get Thread though, but we're not gonna use him first off the bat, but we'll get him. Okay, on use, you lose 15 SP, again, massive sanity hit. The unit has Fanatic, deal 15% damage, in addition to just Fanatic. If the target is a mechanical amalgam, i.e. a robot, which I don't think we have any of them in the game yet. Well, aside from normal content. This might be useful in the future, but aside from certain bosses, like, say, the Town Tour event, and a couple of other guys in the mirror dungeons. I don't think there are a whole lot of actual robots. So, So that isn't useful, might be useful later, or useful in very, very certain instances, probably in Refraction Railway by now. So on hit, raise stagger threshold by 50% of the damage dealt. Now, is that the enemy's stagger threshold, which is frightening, meaning the enemy is easier to stagger by half. Yeah, Town Tour and Railway. Yeah, that's the only robot I can think of. There might be more. Like, do the cyborgs in, whatchamacallit, the, what is it, Pink Ribbon and, Red Shoes, I think? Or, I think they're just, whatchamacallit, like, one of the events for, in the first chapter as well. I think those guys count as mechanical amalgams, too, because they're called cyborgs. So, those are really easy, though, so you don't need to, you might be able to really fuck those encounters because they're so easy, though. You wanna be hurdle? Yeah, that, whatever the fuck they're called. So, those guys as well, I suppose, but those are the only guys I can think of. There is a planned event in the future, in this, for a future that references SCP in the back rooms. Look, Zoomer horror. Amazing. Okay, so, but then again, this whole thing is basically referencing SCP because fucking Lobotomy Corporation is basically SCP. SCP with the number, with the, the name tags filed off, which didn't have the horrifying degradation that community went through. So, it avoided most of that. But, okay. On hit, if the target has 5+ bleed, inflict 5 burn. Because we need that. You can insert him into bleed builds, and he does even more ridiculous, silly shit. On kill, gain blunt power up next turn. Okay, so blunt, blunt, blunt. Okay, so he's all blunt damage. Okay. Defense. Okay, combat start. Heals 5 to 10 SP. Okay, so he actually gains SP on defense. Wait, no. Does that mean... Does that mean you use it, or it applies, it's like a secret fucking passive? So, if you use the defense the first turn, you get 5 to 10 SP back? Or does that just apply normally when you actually just you launch into the battle? So, interesting. If you choose to defend, okay, so on his first turn, if you defend, you gain SP back. So that's your emergency, like, scram button. Because, oh no, another encounter! I don't have enough sanity to survive this, defend, and you gain sanity back. So that's your reactor scram button, just in case you enter another encounter where he's about to go ego degradation and you don't have any way of stopping that. So, Mad Flame, 2, owned, very easy to acquire. So, 2 wrath. Heal 50% less SP from winning a clash or defeating an enemy. Wait. Oh! So that's a negative passive. Oh! So that's why it's so easy to get. So if you have 2 wrath, he heals less SP for, So that means you want to utilize that, so you want to have somebody with an ego that spends that. Yeah, but he wants low SP. Yeah, that's... Actually, wait. Heal... Oh, right! Oh, because that actually is a bonus. But it's a negative... Yeah, it's both, actually. So it's a bonus because you won't gain as much SP back from clashes, so you'll keep your SP low for higher damage. However, if you want to recover with this, with this passive active, he will heal less per turn. So, if you want him to not actually go any lower and start recovering it, and keep it a little bit, in control, this becomes a negative. So yeah, you would have an emergency ego that you throw out to dump this passive. Interesting. You could use, that helps and it also hinders you. Okay, and support, off screen. 6 own, cornering. Is he really good at racing games? One ally with the least SP deals 10% blunt damage. If said ally is below 0 SP, further boost their blunt damage, damage the lower their SP is, max 10%. Okay, so you can actually force an allied unit to do 20% at maximum, which that might be a little hard to achieve, but okay, so 20% more damage the lower SP they are. However, you kind of don't want anybody to... Actually, that's not it. You don't want to go... Unless they have a situational modifier, you don't want them to go negative SP, because that means they're less likely to do more damage because they're not getting head hits, so that's kind of a replacement. So that's actually not as good as it sounds, because if they have low SP, unless you have another unit that gains bonuses like, Sinclair here, which I don't think there are. I need to look at how Dawn works. But, yeah, so they lose their head hits, this compensates for that, but they're doing less damage in this state. So you don't actually want anybody in that state. So this is a compensation, but not a very good one. So, When you Ego Corrode, you deal 20% blunt. Pursuance is blunt, right? Yes, actually, I think. So, But you don't do sanity. Like, if you overclock the ego, you do the ego corrosion, but you don't lose sanity while doing it, and you don't target allies. So, I'm not quite sure how to use this, but on casual inspection, or rather, somewhat past casual inspection, that doesn't seem as good as it sounds. I could probably experiment with it, but in most teams, you're probably going to have people losing out damage because their sanity is low, and this is a band-aid for it rather than putting even more damage onto their attacks. So this is kind of recovering damage you lose by being at low sanity, and maybe like saving clash values as well. So that might Actually, no, it doesn't, because you're not forcing the head flip. It's not replacing the sanity. So effectively, this means that the attacks that hit, I forgot to factor in clash, potential clash losses because of low sanity. Because you're not getting head hits, your value is going to be lower. So, yeah, the support might be junk. Yeah, if you get his sanity low enough, he might be able to do that, or he might see benefits from it. So I suppose, yeah, if you use egos, right? I hadn't factored in egos either, but this means that egos don't have clash values. It doesn't matter. The egos have clash values, but the clash values are usually so fucking high that even if they don't get the head hit, they win. And things like Heathcliff's telepole rely on you not getting the fucking coin, so that actually helps out too if you actually build for that, I guess, for low sanity. There's a couple of ways to use this, but for normal combat purposes, it may not be useful. But yeah, if you get a unit with low sanity and then use a blunt ego, you will actually increase the damage, especially if it relies on not getting a head's hit. Complicated. But anyway, we need to actually go into the chicken mines. I can't sit here, thinking about builds that I haven't actually, I don't try and have no reason to try. But anyway, yeah, so lifetimes too. What the fuck? Actually, this gives us even more chicken too. Right, so, fuck in there. Having this equipped actually gives us even more chicken. Great. That actually gives us we're gonna be optimally grinding. Unfortunately, we'll need to grind a little bit to get Don Quixote's lifetimes too, which will probably give us even more chicken as well, but we'll get to that. It's free anyway. Okay, so it's indiscriminate off the bat. So yeah, you have to... Wait, okay, so you have to... It's indiscriminate from the get-go. However, if you use ego corrosion or ego overclocking, it'll get rid of the indiscriminate effect on the corrosion. So they've kind of reversed this. So, So typically, this wouldn't be indiscriminate, but with overclocking, you would get the corrosion effect that would get rid of the indiscriminate on the corrosion effect. However, the basic one has indiscriminate, so you can't use this without overclocking effectively is what they've designed. Interesting. Okay, indiscriminate, AoE. Target target 3 slots target. That's, my brain is, wow, those are some words. 3 targets, 3 slot targets. The units with the least HP. If the target is an ally, this deals 0 damage. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's indiscriminate, but you can basically waste the attack. Okay. So it won't hurt your allies, but it can be, you can whiff it, basically. So it won't do as much damage, even if the damage is going, you know, towards allies. Okay. Headset, if the target is an ally, heal them. Oh, it heals! Target is an ally, heal them for 5% of the user's max HP. Interesting. Tails hit. Inflict 7 burn. If the target is an ally, give 2 hit. Wow, okay. So no, that's kind of odd because it's indiscriminate, but there's no negative side effects for it being indiscriminate. If it hits an ally, it's actually a buff. Okay. What's the corrosion effect do? Okay, it's same deal, but without the targeting an ally thing, and it won't target an ally. Okay, if you use overclocking like a sane person. Before they attack, 4 attacks, spend 3 random ego resources to boost the damage by 10%. Okay. On hit, inflict +2 burn count. Okay, so you're spending ego resources, which we will have fuck tons of in some cases. It uses lust too, so that's really easy to build for. So it's a buff on the normal one, but with corrosion, it does more damage. Huh. It does 32 well, 32 power. We'll see how that actually affects for damage. Okay. And obviously, if you're overclocking, it won't attack allies, so there's no... This does not... You know, this doesn't really factor in for normal uses unless you do... You know, unless you corrode, and that's a problem. Okay. Tier 2. Stew Spewage. Tails coins inflict 1 burn if hitting an enemy. Okay, so... If you... Well, you want it... Because it's got minus power. If you hit Tails, it does 1 additional burn. But when it hits an enemy and not an ally. So that... Okay. That's an interesting support ego. Impending Day is apparently very good for farming. Honestly, I can't get a Pending Day to really proc properly most of the time. Unless you need to kill someone with Impending Day. I haven't really gotten this thing to work reliably. I might be stupid, though. So, we're gonna have that because, hey, more chicken. I'm not sure if that'll actually... I'm not quite sure if that actually... It might be... Because we're going into a dungeon. Having them in the team might... Having them in the team... No, because you get chickens... Well, actually... Having them in the team for the dungeon may still affect this. But we're gonna try. Because I'm not gonna be using Sinclair, because, well, I could use him. However... We need to level this. Unfortunately, I don't have any resources for that. I don't think, anyway. No, I'm fresh out, so we need to actually go do the event for that. So we're gonna do something. Whatchamacallit? We're gonna try something. So we're not gonna have this on. So I'm gonna see if just having him in the team, like in the roster, affects the outcome. Because I don't actually, excuse me, don't actually know that. So, okay, so... Who do we want to bring in for this? There's also Ryosho here, which, well, we already know. We already know that this one's good. Paralyze and inflict bleed count, not just bleed. So, it doubles the amount, effectively doubles the amount of bleed that the enemy are suffering from. That's why she's really good, and now I have the all-star bleed team. You need to put it on the... Put it on the ego for the increased account. But if I'm not using Sinclair in the combat, well, actually, it would be, the team would be in the dungeon, so it would work? So if he's on the team, in the dungeon, that's equipped in his slot, that means it would apply even if he's not in the battles. Because I don't think you get rewards on the clearing the dungeon and not in, specific battles, I think. So he's there. We don't really have a use for him, though. We're basically just gonna slam through the event. you know, with the best units we have, because I know I have really good units. Only the party. Yeah, See, that's the thing. I guess I have to figure out a way to use Sinclair, which, well, that might fuck with some things, but okay, so... Tremor. Ah. Now, does she make Tremor good? Because Tremor's not good. But N-Corp, Middle Hammer, Medium Hammer, Dawn. Okay, so... Rightful Purge. Inflict 1 nails. Inflict 1 Tremor, okay, so that's 1 coin, and the head's hit, inflict 1 Tremor. But that's the thing, you have to hit coin, so she needs high sanity. Okay, so... Enactment. Okay, on hit, burst Tremor. Okay, so she deals Tremor, and then she bursts Tremor. Good, okay, so she can do that. That's good. Because a lot of units, like, for example, whatchamacallit, SWAT-ish, deals Tremor, has no way of setting it off. So she can, she applies Tremor, and then can burst it. Good. Mersault can burst Tremor as well, and with Pursuance that makes it kind of work out, but Tremor also... It's kind of hard to get Tremor to actually apply at a large enough amount for it to matter. Okay, and then her third skill. What's her third skill? Fanatical Judgment. On hit, inflict 1 nails. Nail. Head sit, inflict another nail. Muscle Sinclair. That's not Sinclair. That's Don Quixote, even though people make jokes about them being effectively fucking twins. Probably, whatchamacallit, the Sinclair in Cromer's Dreams probably has a build resembling that, minus the breasts. I don't know, maybe he has massive packs. I mixed them up, it's fair. That's the thing, they kind of have really similar designs. Okay, so, on hit, inflict 1 Tremor count. Okay, so... Okay, okay, no, that's a second coin. Okay, so the second coin can inflict an additional nail, and it will do Tremor normally. Headset. If the target has +5 nails, inflict 1 power down next turn. This is gonna get, if you use the entire N-Corp, Happy Christian Family, you will probably get that a lot. Headset. If the target has 5+ nails, inflict 2 paralyzed next turn. So these you have to hit heads with these in order to get the debuff, but that's next turn too as well, so that's actually good. Because normal paralyze only affects the current turn, and will go away immediately as soon as the turn ends, so really you're only assisting attacks that happen that turn. Paralyze next turn means that the thing that you'd want, the enemy is crippled next turn, so they have the debuff active next turn, for the entirety of next turn. So that's actually better than normal paralyze. Or normal effect, like, the next turn variant is better than the actual normal, like, status effect. I don't really know why all of them don't, work that way, but okay. And on hit, Tremor +1. Okay, so she inflicts Tremor and can burst Tremor. It's not an amazing amount of Tremor, but it's bonus damage. Combine this with SWAT-ish, we might start seeing numbers that actually work out. Again, I haven't read the dealio on what N-Corp Mersault is, or no, not Mersault, N-Corp Sinclair. No, not Bane. There are more now. Everyone's getting one. Let's be Christian religious fanatics. It's the newest fad. So, I don't know how I haven't read the rundowns or the summaries that other people have found on these units, but I guess we'll figure it out. Okay, so passives. Okay, if the target has nails, inflict 1 Tremor count. Okay. Target has nails, inflict +1 Tremor count. If this unit is fanatic, inflict 1 nails. But does that mean? Well, I suppose they have to have nails. Period. Okay, good. Okay, so you can't. That doesn't automatically mean +2 Tremor. So it inflicts nails, but that doesn't mean. Well, Will that trigger? Will that trigger then if the target doesn't have nails, but with Fanatic you give him a nail? You want my friend code for this shit? I mean, sure. Okay. Okay. Hammer of Zealotry. Thou shalt hammer. Hammer time. I didn't read the thing there. Great. Ally with the least SP deals plus 10 damage. Which is actually very good for supporting Sinclair. Oh boy. Oh, But then again, that has to be off the field. Well, actually, yeah, that's her support. Wait, hang on. That's her off the field support. So she doesn't even have to be in the party to do that. And it's owned too. Oh boy. Interesting. That I can figure out a use for. Okay. So the least SP deals 10% damage. Hint, Sinclair. And it's not type, it's just more damage. Interesting. So you could potentially buff Sinclair like that, and there's probably ways to do... There's other units I know that buff blunt damage, and probably there's at least one ego, I think, that does... or something that does blunt fragility. So, So there's probably some maddening spiderweb of variables that you can throw at the enemy to do a lot of damage. Interesting. Anyways, I have to get around 5,300 bongies in 8 days. Yep, that's about me. Or rather, I have to get even more, because I didn't do the event at all. So, interesting. So he has to be in the party. And I think, yeah, base Sinclair is perfectly fine. He's kind of okay in terms of all of his aspects, I suppose. We'll be leveling up N-Corp Sinclair, when we actually have the tickets to do that. So, let's see here. And I suppose we don't have Lifetimes 2, but we can get that out of the events. We'll have to make provisions for Dawn in there as well. But that's later. Okay, so, we're not going to be using any of them. However, we already have really good fucking units, so that's perfectly fine. So, it's going to have to be Chef Greg, Chef Ryoshu, Sinclair in there, obviously. So that's 3. And then we could do the standard one, which is just, Rabbit Heathcliff, or Faust, or Han. Any of these would whatchamacallit. So that's 3. We have 2 more. So we have, I guess we get Faust, because Faust is just really good. And then, maybe Ting Tang Hong, because faster clear times, possibly. We're gonna have to replace one of these, though, so with Dawn, so... we'll figure it out once we actually have to, I suppose. But let's go do the event, enough fucking talking. Okay, so, I need to get... okay. Yeah, about 5,000. We're here for a while. So Kiara, funny enough, we're about at the same level, because I didn't do the event at all. Yep! Okay, so let's go do that dungeon now. Which we can do on hard mode, because we're super cool. Because that final boss cooks my goose. That is a shame. However, I have massively overleveled specifically for this purpose. Okay, so, well, what do you know? In Gremlin, it's funny, they probably should make this do nails, too, as funny, as a funny, but let's see here. After dealing damage using a single coin skill, inflict plus bleed and defense down to the target. If the target already has bleed, inflict 3 bleed in addition. However, this one just does more... I think we know which one we're taking. We're gonna use that one. Okay, so, obviously, we need Sinclair. And then Ryoshu. We need Bleed, so I suppose we're taking Han. And then Greg. Now... sure. Now... our Heathcliff does bleed, but I think Hong Lu, or whatchamacallit, Ting Tang Hong does more bleed? Let me double check here. Yeah, 4 bleed. That doesn't do any bleed, but it's still incredibly fucking powerful. I don't think it needs to do bleed, because I guess it's already that fucking powerful. Okay. Where's the back button, guys? That's odd. I guess I just had to click off screen. Odd. Okay, 2 bleed. Actually, you know what? We might want to just use the Kurakumo Hong for this, because it does more bleed. He might actually wind up doing more damage. Granted, this is fun for map clears, but if we want bleed, there's bleed. Additional bleed on top of everything. Okay, so... Click. He's got everything he needs. Sinclair, I guess we're just gonna use base Sinclair, because... all the other, identities, and we're not using Impending Day, so Blade Lineage, Sinclair isn't really all that good. That really is just for gaming Impending Day, which we can't use because we replace the slot, and I'm not actually sure how to get the proc reliably. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to work for me properly. Okay, life times 2 for more chicken. Okay, good. So Greg, Chef Greg, Lantern. I don't think we're... well, actually, I think we might get it with, if we need to use an ego, I think Legerdemain is probably actually... oh, shit. Wait a minute. Legerdemain is blunt damage, isn't it? Shit. Oh, boy. Dawn's passive can buff Legerdemain if you have low enough sanity. Interesting. Okay, so there's that, and then Ryoshu. Chef Ryoshu. Well, whoops. Okay, 4th match. There's really nothing else? So, the egos... a lot of the... some people have ego choices currently, but I still feel that egos are somewhat superfluous, aside from saying, hey, I win this attack. No, fuck you. That's, but that doesn't really matter what the ego is. Some egos are effective, but I feel like the power levels are superfluous currently because there doesn't really seem to be a situation where they aren't just gratuitous. Okay, then, well, all right, I got teleport for Faust at some point. I don't think we're doing Envy here, so, Paralyzed, but that's paralyzed this turn. I also got that off screen, but I guess Fluid Sac, this would be useful for the sanity, so I guess we'll just have that on hand. Okay, so I don't think anybody does Gloom damage. Actually, well, that would be Mariachi Sinclair, I suppose, but Well, no, that's Pride. We're not using the egos anyway, so I'm not really gonna have to worry about it, I guess. I have units that basically can already just demolish everything normally, so that's not a problem. Not being able to proc an ego currently isn't a problem. Well, the representation emitter already heals SP anyway. It's not really that big of a deal. So, Fluid Sac is the better one. HP and SP, heal, and AoE. I think, well, does that do does the teleport get charge? I think it's just it's charge for Faust. It's charge for herself, not everyone else. Don Quixote gives charge for everyone, so that's less useful. So we'll figure out how this team works out, because we kind of need to use all of these identities for the best bonus. Or rather, both of these characters for the best bonus, and the identities and the ego. So this is going to put us in a bit of a situation here, but I think we could game this even further. Or that we can find ways to game this if we understand how this all works in practice. But let's get on with it. I've been sitting here rambling for 50 minutes. But, welcome to the Chicken Mines. Do we get... I'm not quite sure, but do we get, that's an... Actually, you know what the fucked up thing is? I think we can actually waltz through I think we can even. I think I can even auto battle through the abnormality battles, which is funny. It's ill-advised, but I think I can just get away with it.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
But the idea here is we're grinding. We've already done this, so we're just grinding. So this means that the fastest strategy is the best. And the fastest strategy would be, well, not doing that, but would be, again, not doing that. Thank you. Would be using, what could we use to auto battle like a shitter?
대성공이야. 내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
Oh, okay. But again, it's doing the dumb thing. Downward swing. I don't think that does enough damage, so we're gonna have 2 attacks flying into that for sure.
해보겠습니다.
너
Actually, I didn't account for Ryoshu over there as well. Problem. I could have done that in another turn. I could have actually done that with more than, with 1 less turn if I did it right. Yeah, no, that guy. Grip that man. If he survives. Yeah, he did survive. Wow.
해체 끝.
Messy, but like I was saying, the fastest way through these encounters is always going to be, okay, what can I just hit auto battle and just let it go as fast as possible? At the start of the turn, apply 2 damage up to a random ally. I do have units with I do have units with a lot of lust damage. Okay, I brought Spotlight Shine to the portion. All right, it's the dancing chickens. You saw nothing. Give a 50% chance of an ego. Your fly's open. Everyone has a chance to finish. Well, actually, not nearly everybody, but Faust. Ding. Needle and thread.
당연하지.
Each turn, the first skill to deal damage with the enemy inflicts bleed by 1/3 the damage dealt. Oh, okay. Hey, look, more bleed. Which feeds into the wolf plushie, which makes them do more damage. Hooray! Even easier auto battling.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
해보겠습니다.
100초만 기다려줄게.
Yes, I will be doing this every single time like a shitter just to get this over with faster. Because that's always going to be the optimal strategy. How can I do this? Not necessarily the most efficient means of doing it is, going to be meta compliant, but also the easiest. I have to spot check these guys though, because they're retarded. The best strategy is always optimal efficiency with optimal lack of effort. Unfortunately, they needed more attacks on that guy.
대성공이야. 카론 신나. 노래 부를.
Okay. They can't go high. Unfortunately, they cannot go higher than they already than their current levels, which is a little annoying. Okay. Well, here we go. There's really no reason to go over there aside from additional levels, I guess. I guess the only time we're gonna have to try is the boss, which I've already done the hard mode stage, so this isn't new territory.
기다리는 거 못해.
해보겠습니다.
100초만 기다려줄게.
Now we can just mash win rate like an asshole because it really do be that fucking easy.
노래 부를까? 야호.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
이제 쓸만해졌고.
I think that was a new line. Because I think they added new lines to Greg and
되는 건
Chiron.
즐겁네요. 되는 건 즐겁네요.
Next! Yeah, so, is there any real... No, there isn't. We avoid that question mark square.
최선이겠죠?
I think you might get more levels quicker and, you know, an ego gift if you go over the hard encounter, but who wants to do
카론,
that?
기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게. 대성공이야. 카론 신나.
I don't think we're gonna need Faust's egos, thankfully.
한방 먹였어.
Because, again, they're already so this team is already so ripshit powerful with the identities as they are.
해보겠습니다.
Disregarding levels, they're just so fucking good. The boss might give me trouble, however, all these other normal encounters are just auto battle until they're dead. This is gonna be my whole night, aside from maybe the boss encounter. They might be able to just, you know, rip shit through the boss, too. We will see. Okay, and Sinclair up there. Ah! Hello! Goodbye! Thank you for taking the town tour! We didn't take the town tour, but, we're not gonna say that. Thanks for the gift, bye.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
Creative lying. I don't know if you get any more gifts if you do that battle, but that's the easiest, quickest way out of that shit. Just lie and say, yeah, thanks for that thing you didn't show me. Great.
제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
적들이 흔들흔들.
해보겠습니다.
기회 아니야?
제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
As we can see, base Sinclair is actually pretty good. As I understand it, and I've said before, base Sinclair and base Otis are probably the best of the base identities.
재미는
So,
없겠지만
if you don't get anybody
그렇게
super
할게요.
cool, you can just use them and they're totally fine. Man, 32 stacks of bleed damage.
이제
Yikes!
쓸만해졌고.
I just looked at all the fucking fun numbers. Man, that's a lot of bleed. And now the boss, which we will attempt to auto battle, and I think I can actually get away with it. Because I know he caused me some problems while we were playing the story, but I think we can actually, again, because my units are so fucking good, I think I might be able to actually
뭔가 기분이
beat him
좋아
by auto
보이는 것
battling. We
같아.
shall see.
카론 기분 나빠.
There's that fucking banger of a track back there.
정화.
I wonder if anybody's posted that online. That's a great fucking track. They probably have, because they posted everything else.
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요.
Dead.
대성공이야. 카론
There's
신나.
that weird-ass fucking clash values. The chickens have a high clash value as a fucking joke, basically. Okay, good so far.
내 피가 배고파했어.
Ah, damn it! It goes away on the first turn still. Fuck.
재미는
That's
없겠지만
annoying.
그렇게 할게요.
That's a great track. Why does it change? And you see, even base Sinclair could just go, yeah, no, fuck you. Ow. unfortunately, he does have attacks.
너 말.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이 됐어. 내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다.
Chain of supply. Wait, hang on here. Where does... Okay, so what is his mechanic again? Heal... Okay, at the end of the turn, heal 5 HP for each raw chicken in battle. At the end of the turn, deal 5 SP damage to all enemies for each raw chicken in the battle. When a part breaks, gain +1 fragile every turn for each raw chicken in the battle. What's the part that... It's the pot, right? Okay, the bucket. Right, so you need to kill the bucket first. Yeah, that. So that stops him spawning, and then... Right, okay. Because we will make the battle, you know, unnecessarily long if we don't take that out. And I think, you know what, that'll probably make sure it's dead. But then again, I suppose even if it breaks, we're still doing a lot of damage. Okay, and then... Keep it fresh, sir.
무슨 맛일까?
Chicken bucket is staggered. So yeah, we had to use our brain there. Because I forgot, oh yeah, he has a part that, he has a part that spawns the chickens, that if we stop doing that, we can just dump the damage on him without any problems. And thus, the bucket is broken.
쨍그랑 부위가 조각났어. 계속해도 돼.
여기 썰고 저기 썰.
Ow. Oh god. The bonks. The bonks! Ow. Yeah, that's why you want to do that as fast as possible to avoid situations like that.
카론 기분 나빠.
Okay, so, yeah, Sinclair, problem. Everybody else is staggered, too. Fuck, we had 4th match flame. Okay, now we have to actually use our brains here. So now we've unfortunately got ourselves into a snafu. Chef Greg, granted, everybody else is being attacked. Okay, what about... Okay, that actually does work. Good.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요. 되는 건
No more chickens.
즐겁네요.
Wow. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Thanks, Chef Greg. That's extremely fucking painful.
뭔가 기분이 좋아 보이는 것 같아. 카론 기분 나빠.
Okay, so... Well, actually, now might be a good time to use one of them egos. Yeah, so, which is the lowest hit point? They all have the same hit point. Okay, well, actually, what we'll do is we'll make sure... We'll counter all the attack. Well, actually, they're all going to Greg. Yeah, okay, so any of those attacks that you can stop, Ryoshu, go nuts. Okay, Bowser's being attacked by that one. Sinclair is not doing anything, however, can actually stop some of those attacks. That one, I suppose. Chef Greg. Okay, that's not... She's not fast enough to stop that. Damn. Although, well... they'll survive one hit.
무슨 맛일까?
Uh-oh. Sinclair, you fool. I suppose this is how we unlock N-Corp Sinclair, by needing to kill the chicken god. 1,000,000 attacks! Unfortunately, that didn't do max damage.
모든 것을 태우는 것.
Staggered.
적들이 뭔가
Okay,
기분이
then.
좋아 보이는 것 같아.
Do we have anything that really does damage? No. Actually, we do have Lust as well, good. Or rather, Envy. So, Okay, so, yeah, damage. And Cleave. Of course he has fucking Cleave. Great. And Cackle. Great. I get all of my worst damage attacks on the turn where I can do the most damage. That's great. That's fantastic. I'm very happy.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
Unfortunately, this is the only fight you can't win rate spam, or it's not a good idea to do that. You can still probably do it, but you will probably take horrendous fucking casualties. Of course, yeah, again, of course.
적들이 뭔가 기분이 좋아 보이는
Okay,
것
he has
같아.
48 hit points, we're done.
칼은 기분
무슨
나빠.
맛일까?
All we have to do is fucking attack once. Or he just succumbs to bleed by the actions. Okay, done.
가장 순수한 세상으로
160 chicken, which is gonna mean, oh boy, the 100. It's gonna take like around 10 or 8 runs to get 1,000. Oh no. Oh no. It's 160, so it's not it's not exactly 10, so. Oh lord, this is gonna take like somewhere around like 30 to 50 runs. Oh no! I've just gotten the, I understand how large the chicken mine is now. The mine runs deep. Oh hey look! XP and thread. If you have the complete set, you get 172 chickens a run, which would take us... Ah, okay, so we need to do somewhere around... We get lifetimes too, which will give us more chicken. For Don Quixote as well, so, okay. So, 172 chickens a run. That's almost 200. That's still gonna take... Because the math isn't exactly actually rounding up, I guess. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5 runs, 1,000. About. It's probably more like 6 or 7. Okay, so that's still gonna be somewhere in the neighborhood of like 30 runs, I think. Yeah, I just got I've now understood how deep the chicken mines, and this is using incredibly rudimentary math, because boy, I need to save my brain power for things. Okay, so. And Corp Sinclair, congratulations! I'm giving you XP. You're level 19 and kind of usable. I also don't have enough. Well, we're gonna wait. Okay. A couple more prize runs will be fine. I don't have the energy for this. This is why you needed to save up this. Yo, the amount of, the whatchamacallit, the amount of, actually, the nodes, right? Let's just, convert that there, because we're gonna need this. However, you will get boxes and you will get nodes. So you'll be at, there's a bit of steam to keep you going in here. Yeah, you could keep this going. So yeah, very regularly, I think I have enough of a buffer to get through this, but very regularly you're gonna get boxes and also nodes. So you will most likely be able to, with a bit of a run-up, be able to do this, because it's 2 nodes per run. Ah! White Gossipium, my beloved! Many bleed! No staggers, but many bleed this day. Much bleed. Okay, so... And then Greg. Does anybody else do... No, that's it. Fuck it, I'm going to bed. The chicken mines claim another one. Okay, so... and Corfaus, because why the fuck not? Ryoshu. Now... one thing. How much bleed does she do? Yeah, no, she does bleed. Never mind. How much bleed does she do? Not as much as Kurakumo, Ryoshu, but that's just for increasing count, which White Gossipim does. So, White Gossipim will cause horrible amounts of things. Horrible amounts of damage in exchange for the stagger. So, there's that. Hung. Now, again, that's heads hit. That's situational. Yeah, no, you want Kurakuma Hong for this if you're doing bleed. Because while Ting Tang does bleed, it does far less of it, and it's situational. And also is only on one attack, even though it does ridiculous amounts of damage. So bleed. Bleed. And funny enough, hang on here. It's burn. Burn with a little bit of bleed, and I think there's a... Target has 5 plus bleed. Good lord. Yeah, that's waiting though. He's waiting in the wings there. Now, what about blade lineage? Do you do bleed? No, it's poise. And then bleed, which I don't actually have because I didn't actually uptie him enough. I was working on that. Nope, okay. So I don't actually have anything that reliably does bleed for Sinclair. That is a little unfortunate. However, there's always Chef Greg. We're just gonna keep on using base Sinclair, because there really isn't a reason not to. Aside from using, Samba de Amigo. Wait, no. Aside from using Samba de Amigo over there for Gloom, but I don't think we're gonna need it. We're gonna have to swap somebody out for... Yeah. We're not gonna be able to do bleed builds optimally the entire time, which is unfortunate. Now, which would be the optimal way? I suppose this way, right? So, because we avoid the abnormality battles, even though they're kind of piss easy.
이게
The idea is auto battle like a shitter through most of the action. If you want to load your last group, just hit preset. There's a preset button.
기다리는 거
I did not notice that. Did they add that?
100초만 기다려줄게.
Is that new?
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것
승객이 딱
같은데요?
한 방 먹였어.
너 맞.
So are you feeling grind fatigue from Limbo so far? Well, I did, which is why I didn't do the event immediately.
잘 됐다. 무슨 맛일까?
So I felt the grind fatigue, after I had, ground up the vast majority of my units up to level 30. I was already feeling it, which is why I didn't do the chicken mines right out of the gate. So we did the event when it launched, and, then I held back because I was trying to do other things aside from play Limbus. Like Code in Arma. However, since I waited, I got so many free fucking gambling rolls that I got all the units that I wanted anyway, so I didn't have to struggle. Hooray! I would have done this before, because the event was going to end rather quickly, but they extended the event time, which was good. We fucked around with Arma. Ah, yes, the chicken bucket. Chicken's just chicken, give me both. Hooray!
이게 최선이겠죠?
But, you see, here's the thing. I'd like to go experiment with other gacha, however, this game is enough of a fucking hassle, and also I may have to abandon my plans to return to Blue Archive, and not just because I didn't get Bunny Iconic. Because this game is enough of a bitch, and I can't really get to do anything else if I have to nanny these games. Granted, the events are spaced out for this, so I don't actually have to religiously play this every single time on stream, however, it still takes a bit of effort. So I guess I'm refining my approach to playing and keeping up with a gacha game via this game. Because Lord knows I fucked it up enough to, to have this problem. Watching those Arma clips, my favorite thing is tanks centering themselves on ruins. Oh! Cinnamon, I've made BTRs do even sillier fucking things, like getting stuck on railroad tracks. Yes! There is a small bump in the center of the railroad track world model. The units have to drive over it in order to cross to the other side. However, the BTRs can sometimes hit this bump and then stop in place as if they've collided with an object. Meaning they'll be like, oh, I hit something. Maybe I should back up. But then they won't properly back up because they've bottomed out on the fucking bump. So they'll get stuck there. Oh my god. I want to destroy everything, and I kind of had to destroy a lot of world objects to make this work. Arma 3's AI is a very special thing, and I think I'm complicating it by using an Arma 2 map, which it used to work better than this. They must have broke something very recently with the pathfinding. But I think it's because it's an old map, even though the performance on the map is higher than the Arma 3 maps. Granted, I had to mod it in, so it's not just exactly to spec. The pathfinding probably works better on, like, Altus, for example, but holy fucking shit, the pathfinding got way worse all of a sudden. However, I've done some community land development in order to fix that. I may have also added more buildings to the area because a lot of them are not enterable. So I replaced the buildings that aren't enterable with buildings that are enterable, adding gameplay! As well as making the place look like an actual city because there actually is no... There's no good urban terrain in Arma. The best we have is like Cherna-Rus with its bit-crushed cities, which are more like towns. So I kind of added some things to make it look more like a city, but I actually have to be... be cautious and conservative with this because frame rates. So I can't go totally nuts, but I can afford to hide some buildings and replace them with other buildings. I may also be eliminating entire towns from the map in order to make the pathfinding for the AI easier. Because yes, they are that bad. But I've gotten, with playing with the AI and playtesting the mission and how they accomplish objectives, I found several ways to get around the problems with the AI being stupid. One of them is to use mods like Lambs. Then there's VCOM, which I haven't integrated properly, but I can probably also play with. But Lambs has some ways of making the AI do things that they don't normally do. However, it still doesn't stop the AI from doing really stupid things. However, I've also found a way to craft the objectives to get around the fact that the AI is retarded. I won't spoil everything, because that would mean you would know my mission from front to back. It's top secret. You don't know the Vash's plans. You're gonna have to get good in order to counter them. Hope you're having a good day, Phonto. I am. Also, before I forget... Well, actually, we need to get out of this. Kiara gave me her friend code, or their friend code. Let's see here. So I'll add that in afterwards. Before I forget. The Vash are capable of plans? Very generalized plans. But remember, the thing about the Vashko-Destians is that they aren't using radios during the war, because disc jockey, the jamming array. The logic is that the Vashko-Destians know that they can't actually match the servant's tech advantage, so the best that they can do is cripple it. By using an all-frequency jammer, that basically makes it so nobody could use radios ever, they lose less than the servants do. So the servants are crippled because they lose some elements of their situational awareness. The Vashko-Destians also lose the ability to use radios, but then they default back to things like runners. Which is also, it's going to be a secondary objective as well, which does affect how the mission plays out. I am learning the codes for all of this. I thought they were the whole spam more infantry faction. They are, which is the vast majority of how the combat is going to take place. Just send more dudes. However, how the units send more dudes depends on, how you do other, depends on the situation and where the players place themselves and how they use the resources available to them. And thus also eliminating intelligence gathering units like the runners. So for example, if the runner of a wave dies, The Vosh command post has no idea what's really going on, aside from, we told those guys to be over there. We didn't hear back from them. They should be there. We hope. If the Voshkodistians know where... It's kind of like the missile thing. The Voshkodistians know where the servants are because they know where the servants aren't. If the Voshkodistians are in an area, they know the servants are not in that area. Which follows that if there are not Vosh in an area and there are not servants in an area, in the same area, then there are likely servants in the area because the Voshkodistians are likely dead. Furthermore, through the whole fucking process of determining what's going on. It's very simple though. It all takes place within triggers that simulate an intelligence chain of, command. But it's an incredibly basic one because the Vosh aren't using radios. So effectively, if you find Waldo, which is kind of how I'm calling them, if you take out the runners, then the command post doesn't get updated on the situation. If they do get updated on the situation, they will begin to play more smartly. Echolocation via dead bodies. Haha, basically, yeah. We sent guys over there. All of them are dead. The servants probably are there. Sir, we sent a wave of men over there. We sent a wave of men and BTRs over there, and we didn't hear back from them. Well, I guess the next wave you put BMPs as as the convoy leaves. Sir, that we've lost contact with that convoy too. All right, we're bringing out the Merkavas. And yes, they are using Merkavas. Why? Because the base game Arma 3 Merkava, which is the NATO tank, standardized tank for some bizarre reason, because Bohemia really had to ass pull to get that one. But the Merkava has a crew compartment. Actually, an infantry compartment, not just a crew compartment. You could put 6 dudes in the back of a Merkava, in addition to the crew. So that means that the Merkava is actually an APC, which is totally in line with what I imagined for the Voshkodistians, because they never gave up the idea of tank riders. And because they're the spam infantry faction, every single vehicle has to carry infantry. So, the cars carry infantry. The APCs carry infantry. The tanks carry infantry. Merkava clown cars. Basically, yeah! Also, did you know that the global mobilization BTR can fit 19 dudes in it? Plus the crew? Of 3, so it's 22 people per BTR? It's horribly ill-advisable to actually do that, though. However, I have some ideas. If you make a squad that big, the commander of the squad basically just sits there rattling off orders to units, one by one by one by one, and the squad moves incredibly slowly and is effectively crippled by its own size. So it's, as a gameplay thing, it's terrible to make a squad that big. However, I have some ideas of getting around it. I could actually make Voshkodistian clown cars, though. It would be funny. And it's entirely, accurate to the situation because the Voshkodistians have way more dudes than brain cells. The servants have way more brain cells than dudes. That's how it works. Does that mean that Vosh gunships are actually low-tech dropships that fire out drop pods instead of ordnance? Oh, right! Right! The Hind! The Hind has a troop compartment too! So yes, the cars carry infantry, the APCs carry infantry, the tanks carry infantry, the helicopters carry infantry! Everything in the Navy has landing aircraft, or landing craft most likely. The jets probably carry infantry too, in the form of all of the crew that bail out.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
By their powers combined, a squad of Vosh adds together to form room temperature IQ. Effectively, that's the whole idea. The entire army is built on the how many people does it take to screw in a light bulb jokes. That's basically what the Voshkodistinian military is. It's one big running, how many men does it take to screw in a light bulb joke?
야호. 이기는 편,
해보겠습니다.
우리 편.
Servants have interesting things like drones and situational awareness
되는 건
and
즐겁네요.
OICWs. No, the Voss just send more dudes until the objective is complete, or they lose their strategic advantage of being able to actually sustain the attack. That's basically it. And in line with Soviet doctrine, yeah, a division can lose all of its men in the act of attempting a breakthrough if they break through. It's fine. You broke through. You lost all of the men in the division. Well, we've got like 2 more divisions right behind you. It's fine. They'll do the job. That's actually legitimate Soviet attack doctrine.
재미는 없겠지만
They basically just go, where's the weak point? Okay, we're gonna try and break through this weak point. We're gonna send a division to break through this weak point. Mass artillery. Assault with tanks and infantry. Did we break through? Yes? Great, fantastic. Did we break through and lose all of our men? Well, that's regrettable. However, we have more men to throw at that breakthrough.
더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요.
It doesn't matter if there are no men left in the attacking division. We have more divisions. Also, I'm doing the thing again.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였. 그래서
You can't
카론이
do
안전벨트
that!
잘하라고 있잖아.
Okay. Which one's the bucket? There's the bucket. Right, it's down there. Body, chicken bucket. Guess what? Chicken butt. Okay, I think that's 39. Yeah, her second attack is good. And then Cloud Burst. And then Cackle because, well, haha. Though we don't want to be staggered by literally everything. So, well, Cackle, get that guy.
정화.
Oh no! Ow! That's a problem. I'm sitting here pressing auto battle that I didn't comprehend. Yo, sitting here pressing auto battle and talking, I saw that Korean though. Haha. But I'm doing that so much that I haven't actually, yo. Nope. We can do the base one though. Kill the bucket. Man, that's a problem. Sinclair, you're being attacked by those. Well, fuck it, defend. Actually,
내가 무슨 실수라도 했나요?
because that's a defense thing, I didn't actually realize that, but nope, you can't. Yeah, stick to the actual attack. And, yeah, Faust, just block that, thanks. You'll be fine.
무슨 맛일까?
Ow! Boy, I really fucked this one up. Well, thank God for that. Good, max damage.
이 불 또한 예술의 황홀경이지.
Stagger him. Hooray! More bleed.
그래서
Yeah, we're fucking up massively here. We need to stop doing that. Yeah, the bucket is well, the bucket wasn't staggered, but well, we did lots of bleed to him. That'll help us out here. I might be able to get away with that just by doing that. Struggling? Really? What about this one? Wow, fuck. That's a problem. Actually, before we use that, okay, that's favored. So yeah, and that's the highest rated attack, so good. Okay, that should be enough to kill that. Okay, we'll work on finesse here because we've got a couple of issues. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody with enough speed to actually block these attacks. Dang. And of course, it's fucking Cleave. So yeah, we might have, I might have done a whoops here. My bad. Again, I was just talking about how many fucking stupid things I'm doing in Arma. As you can see, I'm quite entertained, even though I have to basically learn, well, an entire code base. There are a lot of examples online, though. Yeah, I get, yeah, this is gonna be kind of disastrous. You're even struggling against the fucking, well, they've got +2, so. Well, I suppose I can, yes. I can use egos when they're supposed to actually be used, which is effectively by, absorbing attacks by just deleting classes. Yeah, good that I sent 2 people to do that. Ooh.
쨍그랑
You only attacked once?
계속해도 돼. 뭘
Thanks.
잘못했는지 아는 것 적들이 뭔가 기분이 좋아 보이는
Oh
것
no!
같아. 칼은 기분 나빠.
Yeah, I may have goofed this one. Oh boy. Yeah, wow, fuck. You really have to pay attention for that one. Oof. I underestimated the attack, and thus, well, now we got an, well, sure, fine, attack Ryoshu, it's great. It's great. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you do that. Okay, you're dodging, so. Albert combo, I think, is the better one of the, yeah, he's unfortunately raging, so we can't actually really, there we go. Okay, so I might be able to get around this if I don't get fucking team kill. Good luck. Actually, that appears to be attacking... That appears to be attacking correct... Actually, yeah, it's attacking correctly. Wow. Yeah, holy shit. They're all attacking the boss, so even if they got corroded, that's amazing dumb luck.
정화.
Both corroded allies are actually attacking the boss. That's incredible luck.
입에서
Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, fuck.
모든 것을 태우는 것.
Ryoshu angry, everyone duck and cover. Seriously. It's not amazingly high damage, but that hurts a lot. That is some amazing luck, though, having both corroded AI actually attack an enemy and not your team. That doesn't do a whole lot of damage, though. It heals them.
적들이 뭔가 기분이
They're
좋아
back.
보이는
They're
것
back, though.
같아.
They've calmed down.
칼은 기분 나빠.
You guys ready to stop fucking around? Because, yeah, we're out of time. Okay, Faust, you could probably tank this. Also... Oh, generated cannot be canceled. Oh! Oh, that's annoying. I have to use the ego now. Fuck. Wait, hang on. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be discarding? Because I'm only getting one hey, wait a fucking second. I mean, it probably doesn't delete the card, but it's forced to stay there. Wait a fucking second. Huh. They removed discarding as a feature. Or rather, you know, they removed discarding as a bug to get rid of shitty attacks, but... Huh. I don't know if that works like that, though, but Yeah, so, we need to actually kill this guy, because we're running out of ways to do that. I guess we're just gonna have to ignore the chickens. This is what I get for not actually doing this right. Oh, damn it. Well, Greg's gonna take a hit because he can't actually redirect any of these attacks. Well, we can't redirect any of these attacks.
정화.
And then Greg's dead. And Ryoshu fails her attack. Not good. Oh, the bleed killed him.
적들이
Yeah, now we've got a problem here, and I think I fucked this up.
칼은 기분
Is there a mulligan? No, there isn't.
해보겠습니다.
I thought we were fine, then we weren't fine.
완전
I made a whoops.
재료가 될 생각은 못했는데.
Chef Ryoshu laughs when she dies.
괜찮아.
Oof.
재료는 또 찾으면 된다.
Chef Ryoshu laughs when she dies. Interesting. That might have been that a loss that actually might have been necessary to figure out that one. That's an interesting one. However, they refund all the nodes we used to get no negative consequences. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're not gonna use White Gozipium because apparently we need the staggers. I can't make a full-on awesome bleed team. Chef decides she is the finest ingredient. Fun uses for narcissism. Also, pretty sad. Nice! Okay. I didn't, because of my wanton, unrestrained tunnel vision, I didn't notice that one.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
So you can use the one from your previous clear. Good. Okay. However, yeah, we gotta not fuck that up.
재미는 없겠지만
So we actually have to play the boss battle. I thought we were super good, but we were super not. Because I was sitting there talking, distracted by my own ideas. I'm sorry, I'm so entertained by my own imagination. It's why I work so hard in the things that I actually put out. It entertains me to no end. I try to make them entertaining for other people, though.
적들이 흔들흔들 기회 아니야?
The problem is, when I'm doing that, I'm kind of distracted.
너, 맛, 이제 쓸만해졌고.
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요?
A million fucking attacks.
이기는 편, 우리
해보겠습니다.
편.
알겠어, 이제 쓸만해졌고.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
I mean, in that case, I suppose... Well... we'll have to do an abnormality battle either way. This one. A Virtualize, I think, is the correct answer for, not suffering horribly. Great!
당연하지.
The free ego
제가
resources.
원하는 대로
Hooray!
배워버려도 되나요?
So everything is super duper easy, aside from the last fight. Or rather, isn't really a concern aside from the last fight. So, noted.
여기 썰고
Our power levels are kind of restrained to still have challenge in these sort of situations. Otherwise, you can overlevel. And then, thus, immediately destroy everything. So, unfortunately, the difficulty curves actually exist and they are quite restrained.
노래 부를까? 야호.
재미는
이기는 편,
없겠지만
우리 편.
그렇게
Will they
할게요.
increase the level cap to like 40? Probably, when Chapter 4 comes out.
해냈어요.
되는 건
That's
즐겁네요.
next month,
승객이
though.
딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
And the next content is probably going to require you being at that level cap. So you will not be able to, sail through the content that exists there. Other content will become easier, though. Unfortunately, this also means that certain other content will become harder, though, because they'll likely adjust the level caps for that. Let's go this way.
이게 최선이겠죠?
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
재미는 없겠지만
100초만
그렇게
기다려줄게.
할게요.
여기 썰고
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어. 대성공이야.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
카론 신나. 노래 부를. 야호. 이기는 편,
무슨 맛일까?
우리 편.
Ahaha, whistle. Instantly dead.
너 이제
야호. 이기는
무슨
편,
맛일까?
우리 편.
이제
Next.
쓸만해졌고.
I suppose things will also get easier once I have N-Corp Sinclair up,
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야
which will probably take a
합니다.
couple more runs for us to get, but we'll get him to level 30 most likely. Probably about the same time we deploy Dawn.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
무슨
100초만
맛일까?
기다려줄게.
Fortunately, we need to have Dawn on the
되는 거
field,
맞죠?
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
which means we're probably going to be using W-Corp Dawn.
흔들.
정화.
기회 아니야?
제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
대성공이야. 가는 신나. 노래 부를까?
깨어라.
Hack.
야호.
해보겠습니다.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
활그로. 맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
재미는 없겠지만
100초만
그렇게 할게요.
기다려줄게. 승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
힘은 확실히 빼는
적들이
편이죠.
흔들흔들.
무슨
기회
맛일까?
아니야?
I might have also done a funny, or done a
여기
stupid,
썰고
by also not playing the previous battle with White Gaza PM on, which, might work, but I can't use an optimal bleed team with that. That's probably the only way you really get that to work. You could probably manage that, if you're using just bleed units.
야호. 이기는 편,
무슨
우리
맛일까?
편.
However, because we have effectively a roster that's, set for us, we can't really do that.
쓸만해졌고.
Or you can't really do it as well, and you also have to play consciously with that one because you're not going to get the stagger turns.
이게 최선이겠죠?
And he has a really fucking high clash value, so you don't really want him to... You don't really want him to... You want him to attack as little as possible, which means getting those stuns.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
재미는 없겠지만
100초만
그렇게
기다려줄게.
할게요.
기다리는 거
재미는
못해.
없겠지만 그렇게
1초만
할게요.
기다려줄게.
너, 막,
적들이 흔들흔들.
해보겠습니다.
기회 아니야?
되는 건 즐겁네요.
힘은 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
Hooray!
힘은 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
승객이 야호. 이기는 편,
써볼까?
우리 편.
Sadly, Chef Greg does somewhat disappointing damage in comparison to, Ryoshu, but he's a 2-star that's actually acting like a 2-star. And, isn't, certain other 2-stars that do way more fucking damage than you would expect.
대체 끝.
너, 막, 이제 쓸만해졌고. 해냈어요.
내 피가 배고파했어.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게
됐다.
할게요.
그치?
여기 썰고 저기 썰고.
Yeah, it's a problem.
그래서
Hey guys,
안전벨트 잘
maybe
알아보고
auto
있잖아.
battle and win, thanks.
무슨 맛일까?
좀 더 잘
And that
될 수
killed
있을 것
Sinclair.
같은데요.
Damn, auto battle didn't solve all of my problems. Damn! I guess this is the hard encounter, and it's actually a hard encounter.
승객이 조용해졌어.
Oh boy.
조금 있다.
정화.
찌깍찌깍 해줘야 돼.
여기 썰고 저기 썰고.
So even the auto battles here are actually kind of difficult. Or even the hard battles here are actually hard, whereas, if you've been playing the other content for, the base game and not Refraction Railway, a lot of the encounters are not actually fucking hard.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
There's shit you can. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no!
모든 것을 태우는 것.
Oh no. Oh no. Ow. Oof. Oh god. Ryoshu, please!
모든 것을 태우는 것.
Please stop killing literally everyone! Okay, we're fine. It's great.
방금 건 아무 쓸모도 없었어. 바보.
Okay, so that actually causes some issue, and that was the hard battle, wasn't it? Right? Oh, hey, we got an ego get. That wasn't worth it. I think that was the hard battle, right? Yeah, it was. So avoid those. Optimally avoid those.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Again, unless you're gonna sit here and play for like the 30 fucking runs that it takes to actually get through this. Played intelligently, you could probably get around most of that, but if you're just trying to speedrun this and actually get through all of the content, you probably don't want to sit there forever and ever and ever and ever.
카론 기분 나빠.
So now we got a fucking issue here, and now we're down more units. Great. Good, you can redirect that. So, let's see here. You wish to destroy the bucket. And we can't actually counter every single attack, which is a little annoying, but we just have to deal with it.
썰어볼까?
Hopefully we stagger at the first turn.
대성공이야. 칼은 신이야. 노래 부를까?
Unfortunately,
방금
with
건 아무 쓸모도 없었어.
my units currently,
바보.
너, 맛,
come on. No.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어.
Yeah, I think we fucked this up too.
승객이 조용해졌어.
Man. Yeah.
찌깍찌깍 해줘야
Okay. Yeah, okay. So if I'm gonna auto battle this like a shitter, I actually have to avoid the hard battles because they suck. They will actually kill me. I can't auto battle those. So actually, we have to go back to the beginning
믿을 수가
again.
없네. 망치들은 어디 갔지?
Super amazing pro strats. What's the best way to get away with playing the entire thing like a shitter? Let's find out! Okay, so... damage using a lust, a burn effect, and 3 burn. We have that. Reset. And actually, since we're not really utilizing bleed... let's throw Ting Tang Hong in there, honestly. We're not actually really using the bleed. I think I just need the damage. Okay, so, as we found, the abnormality battles we could just kind of skate through, but there's a clear path with no abnormality battles and no hard battles. Actually, we could just go this way. Just the entire top row. Yes, I could use my brain more, but not for, like, the 30 times this is gonna take. Save the brain for the boss. Honestly, ah! God damn it!